All right, guys, so welcome back, and we are going to install a mod here so that your Queen Marika or whatever skin that you're using for Elden Ring for fun, you can wear any armor that you want, but you can turn it into something like this. So let me just go ahead and exit this out. And from the website, let's search for, make sure you're logged in, okay? And from here, by the way, make sure that your site preferences, make sure to the content blocking right here, make sure that the show adult content is active. All right, just to make sure that you can see all the mods. So anyway, going back here, let me just click this icon so we can be on the home page. And of course, we're going to look for Elden Ring first, browse all files, and then Elden Ring. And from Elden Ring, we're going to be looking for transmog. Just type this word transmog, and you will be able to see this transmogrify armor. And recently, this has been updated for the DLC. So this is great. So head over to files and click this download button, manual download. Then this is just a very small file. So even if we will select a slow download, it's not going to take that long. So you have a timer here for the download to start, and it will be over here. Okay, and the download is complete. I'll just select this show in folder so we can extract the file. Okay, right click here, and then in fact, we can just copy this right now. And if you watch my previous video, I have created here a folder called Elden Ring mod right here. I'm going to paste it here. And for some of you who just watched this video right now or new to this channel, you can place the mod engine in anywhere in your computer, and it is going to work. So anyway, let me go back to the transmogrify. I'm going to right click here and extract. Okay, this option right here. So you should have WinRAR or WinZip or 7-zip. This one or this one right here or this one to extract the files. So actually by default, Windows computers, Windows 10 or 11, you can just right click here and there's like an option to extract it by default. So anyway, the extracted files is over here, and this is the files. So if we are going to go back to the website for instruction, here in the description, it says right here, okay, so download mod engine, we've done that. Extract, then we already have extracted it. Then there's number 3 option, open config Elden Ring.toml and add the mod to the DLL list. So there's an instruction here, so I'm going to show you where this is, right? So I'm just going to use Notepad so it is more familiar to you. So let's follow this one right here. All right, so let me go ahead to the, this is our files, right? The extracted files is right here. Right now, according to this instruction, we go to the config Elden Ring.toml. So we're gonna be heading over to the mod engine, this one right here. Okay, select that folder. And then the file that this one is referring to is this one. If you are not seeing the, no, not Dark Souls 3, but Elden Ring. Sorry about that. Config underscore Elden Ring.toml. If you're not seeing this file extension, let me show you how to do it. So it should be on view. And then you have to check this box, file name extensions. And then for Windows 11, there should be an option right here for the same thing. Try to look for this option as well in Windows 11. You can click that, go to view, and then check this option. By default, this one is checked, hide extensions for non-file types. So just click that to uncheck it, and then click apply, and then OK. So I'm not going to do it because my file extension is already displaying. All right. So now we are going to right click here and open with. We're going to be selecting notepad. Where's my notepad here? Okay, so I'm going to select notepad, and we're going to be looking for a location on what is to follow this instruction. So external DLLs. Okay, so we're going to be looking for that one, and as you can see, not so far from this file don't have that much data, so we should be able to find this right away, and it should, and as you can see, this is the one that this instruction is talking about. Right now, it's currently blank. So all we have to do is place our cursor here at the middle, press enter twice, and then use the arrow keys so we can position our cursor here at the middle. And we're going to type double quotes, right? And then anyway, we can just go ahead and copy this, by the way. Copy all of that by highlighting, click and drag, and paste it over here. Now, make sure to save these changes. So click on File and then Save. Now we can close this. Okay, but we are not done yet. Okay, so here we earlier what we did is we just extracted the file, but we haven't done the step number 2 yet. Okay, so because I prioritize this one because this is a little bit more technical, and this one is a lot easier. So let's go back to number 2. It says this should be in the same folder that has config Elden Ring.toml in it. So that means we go over here to the mod engine. So it says that the file that we have extracted, let me go back here. So this is the file that we have extracted, right? So all we have to do is highlight that, right click, and then copy, go back over here. Okay, go to mod engine, this area. Okay, make sure you're seeing the same files because it says make sure they are on the same location where the Elden Ring toml is located, which is this one. So right click here and then paste, and there it is. Okay, now let's go ahead and run the game. So launch the game right here, launch mod underscore Elden Ring.bat, and it will launch the game in a few seconds. All right, I'm not sure if I actually exit this out. Anyway, let me just quit this first, just to make sure. I wasn't sure if I really closed that game before we made these changes. So make sure that the game was closed when we are making these changes. If not, exit the game first and then launch it again. Is it running? All right, so let's run it again. Double click. There it is. All right, so from here, I'm going to select new game. And then I'm going to be selecting one of these characters to override. Be careful, by the way, you might have a character that you don't want to be overridden. So right here, it doesn't matter because we have Transmogrify mod. I'm going to choose Vagabond, right? So I'll select B because it's a female character. I'll just type the name, and I'll just choose first the golden seed. Anyway, for the appearance, I'm going to go to the outer face and hair. And for the hair, you should select number 23 or 24. All right, that's 24, but I'm going to select 23. And after that, we're going to be heading over to the tattoo mark eye patch. And for the eye patch right here, okay, we should select number 2 in order for us to be able to use the crown, right? And now we're done with that. So we're going to be heading over here and click finish. All we have to do is move to the first side of grace, and we should be able to change the look of our armor to Queen Marika. And by the way, this is going to work as long as you also have Queen Marika installed in your mod. And if not, you can check my tutorial on how to do it. So I'm going to skip this cutscene so we can head over to the first side of grace. I'll just remove some items here so our character will be able to run faster. Okay, let me just get this. All right, so we are now on the very first side of grace on the game, and here we should be able to change the look of our character. So according to the Queen Marika mod, the head should be the knight helmet. So, and by the way, did you notice that? I might not have emphasized it, but we have this transmogrify armor option already, which is not available on the by default. Okay, so let's select that, and for the head, we're going to choose the knight helmet over here. Knight helmet, and let's go to the chest. Don't worry, let me just show you this. It doesn't have a face. Don't worry about that. Let's just continue. Transmogrify armor, chest, and this one should be the astrologer robe altered. Not this one, but this one. Okay, let's select that, and there should be some changes. As you can see, our character is now looking like Queen Marika, but the arms are not displaying, so let's choose the astrologer gloves. So from arms, go to astrologer gloves and then click OK, and notice that we now have arms. We go to the legs and we choose astrologer trousers. Okay, so and there you have it, guys. So we have Queen Marika, and we are wearing the vagabond knight helmet, knight armor, gauntlets, and we as you can see, the stats are there, right? All right, so there you have it, and I hope that this guys help you out, and so you can enjoy this mod. Have a good one.